Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In the year 1025, an armada sailed east from the Tamil coast of southern India. Its ships crossed the Bay of Bengal, carrying soldiers into a maritime world of island kingdoms, commercial ports, and strategic sea passages. Their destination was the realm of Srivijaya, one of the richest and most influential maritime powers in Southeast Asia. This was not an accidental encounter between merchants. It was an organized naval offensive launched across more than 1,000 miles of open water. This expedition matters because India is rarely presented as a historical naval power. In global history, India usually appears as a destination. But long before the Portuguese, Indian rulers understood the strategic value of ports, shipping routes, and maritime choke points. The Chola imperial revival began during the 9th century. Their core territory lay in the fertile Kaveri River delta. The region's irrigated rice agriculture supported a dense population and a government capable of collecting substantial revenue. Royal authority depended on layered relationships. Local institutions managed land and taxation, while the monarchy claimed military service. Rajaraja Chola I constructed the Brihadisvara temple at Tanjavur. Its enormous sanctuary tower rose nearly 60 meters. Rajendra's father, Rajaraja, expanded throughout southern India and sent forces into Sri Lanka, capturing the northern island. While we have little evidence of specialized warships, the Cholas likely assembled armadas using vessels drawn from commercial shipping. The Indian Ocean in the 11th century was already a global commercial system connected by seasonal monsoon winds. Indian textiles were among the most important commodities. Spices, metals, and luxury goods moved between overlapping networks. South Indian merchant organizations like the Ayavali 500 operated across long distances, from Sri Lanka to China. On the eastern side stood Srivijaya. Its strength came from control over strategic passages, most importantly, the Strait of Malacca. Srivijaya was also a major Buddhist center. Chinese monks traveling toward India would stop there to study. The Cholas and Srivijaya were already connected through trade and diplomacy, but their economic interests soon became entangled. Rajendra Chola I expanded the empire in every direction, capturing the Sinhalese ruler and fighting in the Deccan. He launched a northern campaign to the Ganges basin, adopting the title Gangaikonda Chola to commemorate his imperial reach. The precise cause of the war remains uncertain, but it likely involved competition within the Chola-Srivijaya China commercial triangle. Rajendra may have sought treasure, political hostages, or simply to demonstrate supremacy over another prestigious ruler. The Chola expedition required gathering ships from across the empire and mobilizing the maritime knowledge of Tamil merchants. A powerful navy begins with ports, shipyards, and navigational knowledge. The Cholas possessed this entire maritime ecosystem. The armada crossed the Bay of Bengal, striking a network of targets across Sumatra, the Malay Peninsula, and the Nicobar Islands. The Cholas captured the ruler Sangrama Vijayotungavarman and seized an ornate ceremonial gateway from the royal center of Srivijaya. Some narratives claim a permanent conquest, but the Cholas did not establish a lasting provincial administration in Southeast Asia. The expedition was a sequence of devastating naval raids, demonstrating that Srivijaya's network was vulnerable to maritime coercion. The campaign weakened Srivijaya's ability to act as the uncontested intermediary between India and Song Dynasty China. A maritime empire depends on trust. When an armada raids its centers, ports may seek greater independence or alternative partners. South Indian merchant organizations became increasingly visible across Southeast Asia after the expedition, establishing communities from Thailand to China. The relationship between ruler and merchant was powerful. Commercial organizations provided information, while the monarchy provided prestige and protection. Indian cultural influence in Southeast Asia began centuries before 1025. It was a selective adoption of ideas by Southeast Asian societies. The naval invasion's impact was primarily political and commercial. The deeper cultural exchange occurred through centuries of travel and marriage. The Chola attack weakened Srivijaya's center but did not erase the Malay world. New centers rose and Java became increasingly influential. Rajendra's success didn't create an endless naval empire. Naval expeditions were expensive and soldiers were often needed on land. By the 13th century, Chola political power declined as other states expanded. The dynasty disappeared as a major imperial force. India's maritime history was often forgotten because later European narratives presented their arrival as the opening of the sea route. This narrative confuses European entry with the creation of the system. The Chola expedition proves India was not just a passive shore awaiting foreign fleets. The Chola naval expedition of 1025 was an extraordinary demonstration of statecraft, converting commercial networks into military reach. Rajendra Chola's achievement reminds us that the political center of the Bay of Bengal once lay in the Tamil country. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. We'll see you in the next one.